So kind of at the corner of the little, well, this one looks like a triangle, but kind of at the corner of the hexagon, you'll see these little spaces here that have that are going to contain the portal triads. Alright, so if we can cut it. Alright, so you're looking for your hepatic artery. So remember, our artery, we're going to see the endothelium surrounded by 1 or 2 layers of smooth muscle. With a vein, you're going to see just the endothelium. You're going to see just the endothelium with surrounded by a little bit of connective tissue. Alright, so how would you classify this vessel? Right, it's an arterial. So if I say I need the structure, then it's your hepatic artery. So we're seeing the endothelium, we see a little bit of smooth muscle surrounding it. So that would be your hepatic artery. For the bile duct, you're looking for a simple cuboidal epithelium. So notice we have these cells here. We have our simple cuboidal epithelium. That would be the bile duct. Alright, but to classify the structure as the portal triad, you want to see all 3 structures sitting beside each other. So we're not really seeing the vein here. Yeah. Alright, but we found the artery, we found the bile duct. Let's see if we can find another one that has all 3. Alright, so we can follow the connective tissue. So this one would be a hepatic artery. We can see some smooth muscle surrounding the endothelium there. Alright, so if you follow the connective tissue to the kind of the corners of the lobules, you see, okay, it's in here. Okay, here we go. So now we can see our hepatic portal vein here. So this is the vein. You see the endothelium surrounded by some connective tissue. This is a little bit of a hepatic artery. So we see our endothelium here. We can see the nuclei of the muscle cells there. And then we see the bile ducts, our simple cuboidal epithelium. So this structure here would be our portal triad. We have the 3 structures sitting together.
I remember this is a rabbit liver too, or pig liver. So.
So ID the structure, ID specific structure. So what would that be?
Specific structure. Come on, guys. Wake up.
I just said it. Are you guys listening?
What part
are
of
you,
it?
Are you awake?
What? Come on. Spit it out. Confidence.
Hepatic portal vein. Okay, ID this one. ID the specific structure.
Artery.
Hepatic artery.
You say that is arterial?
If it's classified the vessel,
Vessel.
It's
it's arterial.
If I say ID the specific structure, then it's your
Hepatic.
hepatic artery.
Or that's a big one.
Are both even an option?
No.
Yeah.
For a question?
Because cardiovascular, remember,
Cardiovascular is on here too.
chapter 9 or volume or lab 9.
If you have the classified,
So I could say classify the vessel.
so we can write the
No,
It's
No.
an
it's
arterial.
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 So you have to listen to the prompts as well. It's not just, looking at it and say, okay, that's the hepatic artery. Yeah.
Let's identify the organ, salivary gland.
No,
Gotta have which one it is.
liver.
Like with the salivary glands, identify the organ, you have to say which one of the salivary glands, not just that it's a salivary gland. More specific for this example.
All right, and then the last one is our gall bladder, which is kind of, if it doesn't look like anything else, then it's your gall bladder. All right, But, alright, so this is the scanning view.
Too much small intestine.
Well, it's there's two identifications, organ and sinus, so.
Alright, and then the main thing you're looking for in the gallbladder are these structures that are called the Ashcroft sinus. Alright, so what it is, well, they're not really sure what it is, but what they think it is kind of an infolding of the epithelium. So when you do a cross-section, you get these little sinuses that are lined by epithelium, but it's completely surrounded by your epithelium. Alright, so you have this structure here. This would be the sinus here. So it's completely surrounded by your epithelium. Alright, so once you see that, we know that we're in the gallbladder. So that's one here. And sometimes they can get pretty large. That's another one.
That's your giveaway.
That's your giveaway for the gallbladder. Alright, so once you see the sinus completely surrounded by the epithelium, then that's your aortic sinus.
You don't see the results in the intestines,
Why don't we
only in the
just,
gallbladder.
why don't we just rename it?
Rename it
Sinus.
gallbladder sinus.
Yes.
Why don't you propose that to
You proposed that to Mr. Rockatansky,
Yeah.
over there,
whoever
found it.
discovered it? Why don't you propose that? Okay. Alright, so that's pretty much your giveaway
Can't
for the
really pronounce it. It's
gallbladder.
like the longest.
Once you see
longest
those
identification,
structures,
so
then you know that's your gallbladder.
What does it mean? What special structure?
There's not entirely known. It was originally believed that they were farther down in the mucosa and they acted as like a reservoir of some kind, and evolutionarily we just lost it over time. So now they've become part of the epithelial lining, but there's really no definitive answer why.
Just the way we cut it.
It's the way it's connected or something. But
Alright,
notice the
so-
epithelium, you can see the lamina propria in between, like it's not just two villi touching each other, like you can see that it's actually connections between. That's why it's a giveaway as your gallbladder.
So that one is what ID the structure, and then ID the organ, that would be the
I
gallbladder.
spelled it wrong, but my exam.
Alright, so that's it.
I think I wrote Rockatans.